sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
I just choked down chocolate chip cookies and Grandpa's femur. Femur.
We make money now?
No, we had to pay
So
them.
this episode, it's just too slippery. I'm slicing everything.
Every time I swing my 5-iron, it goes up that guy's ass.
Welcome to the Sad Dads Club podcast. Here's your host, Jim and Foo.
Took more pictures than that of the guy in the fucking wheelchair fucking rolling his ass. No, you didn't. Oh my God. It's just a dude in the background of a bunch of other runners with legs. And that no pictures of the guy actually in the middle of the frame on his fucking wheelchair. Dude, for reals?
You would think that someone would at least QA that stuff. Like, especially the one that was with the lady that was totally blurry. Because you're like, honestly, really?
That was one of many that I saw that were like that. And there's, well, to be honest, there's...
Like, no one's going to pay for that.
It says there's 169,000 pictures. That is a lot of photographs.
Look at this photograph.
But why did the wheelchair guy just get the fucking finger? Oh, you don't have legs? I'm not taking pictures of you. You're just fucking pushing a wheelchair. You don't have
Maybe you probably pawn that off to the... Gosh. I mean, they're all along the course.
You just pawn that off on the next guy?
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Maybe the guy with the actual certifications can figure out how to do depth of focus.
Wheelchair
Depth
photographs.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do pictures of guys in wheelchairs in a marathon.
You know,
I don't know how this works.
I use the legs as my calibrator.
Yeah.
They've got wheels.
I move my legs around and I can't get a picture of that guy.
He's really fast. I just wait for someone to go, yeah, you just focus on the arms. I'm like, dude, really?
Well, it's awful.
I'll be honest. So I saw a couple of people doing that, and I felt on the uphills. I felt bad.
Oh, because they're hardcore.
I mean,
I don't know.
It looks like work.
Well,
and then I will be totally honest though. Yeah. On the downhills, when I saw a dude hands off to the side, and dude was just fucking cruising it, I was like, well, there went the feels for that. Fuck that guy.
I never even considered that. The only time they're working is either if it's flat or there's an uphill. Otherwise, they're like, I got to slow down. I'm going to take the guy with legs out.
I don't know what that translates to as far as like, how much work effort translates to someone that's running versus someone that's in the wheelchair.
Let's put it in perspective. Imagine running the entire marathon with your arms.
Yes.
Right?
However,
your arms are going to get vastly more tired way quicker than your legs will. Right? So for them to have some downhill break time, they kind of deserve that.
Okay.
First of all, they don't have legs that work.
Okay.
Right?
But
and second of all, they're using their fucking arms.
But there's no downtime
for your legs, but
for a person with legs.
Yeah, but
now now that's a damn good question. So are there certifications on the type of bearings and shit and the weight of the wheelchair?
I don't know, because this guy's kind of got a recumbent wheelchair that he pedals.
With the pedal?
Yeah, and they actually got a picture of him. They must have laid on the ground.
Because the one that that I'm picturing that had passed me, he was he was just a flat out like.
Was it downhill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He probably switched it into high gear.
Yeah.
Gear 24.
Yeah. Maybe that's it. I bet they're not allowed gears.
Probably not. I don't know. Let's look at this picture.
And if so, what gear are you allowed? How do they? Oh, see?
It looks that's
going to bug me. Now I'm curious to know what
like,
the certifications are for a wheelchair race.
This looks like it has gears on it. And now I don't know how you would switch it because your hands are pedaling, but it looks like it has a gear shifter and like a multi-sprocketed on the...
Oh, well, you can...
I don't know what that means. I don't know
It
what that
only
means.
takes a second to shift a gear and then go back to pedaling.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But I don't know. Maybe it could even be on the pedals, right?
Could be.
I mean, I don't know. It looks like it has gears on it. And that,
I
to
don't
be
know.
honest with you, would make sense because the uphills would be a fucking bitch.
Right.
If you were, I mean, just on a bike.
I mean, if
you had a bike.
I get it,
Yeah.
right? It's hard. It's a hardship. It's not like I would fucking
trade them.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade.
I gotcha.
But I am definitely curious. I was a little bit salty when like I just see dude cruising on the bearings,
When you
just
got
like
passed.
yeah, and I went, wow,
Oh, you got the Swiss bearings, buddy?
wow,
Good job.
yeah,
No.
the ceramic bearings in there, huh, buddy?
But then
Can't hear you at all.
at the end of the race, he still doesn't have legs.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
and you're like, well,
I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but that's, you
Yeah.
know. I mean, those guys are.
Oh,
if you're in
yeah.
a wheelchair of any kind and you're in a marathon, I mean, you're working.
still a baller.
You're working because your arms aren't as strong as your legs.
Yeah.
Period. Like, you would have to have tree trunk arms, and most people don't do that.
No,
You know.
those people are still awesome though. Anyway, hey,
That's a funny conversation.
cold open. Welcome to Sad Dad's Club podcast.
Welcome to the show.
60.
Is it 65? Oh my gosh, we qualify for Social Security now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we? Is it 65?
Oh, is it 67 now?
Fuck. You know what? I don't know. Apparently, you're my fact checker. Per will.
I guess so.
I'm going to say 60 and check me. Hashtag hi,
well,
Will.
I think 65 is still a viable thing, but they try to get you to work longer by telling you if you work an extra couple
You
of
don't
years,
have enough.
you'll get more money. Right?
Well, theoretically, I mean, if you're putting money away, are you on track?
Am I on track?
Do you get like a thing with AJ? Like a
401k?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you on track? Do they tell you that?
I have an account and I look at it and see how much money's in there and go, okay.
Mm.
I mean the 401 the company that the 401k through has all the tools and shit in there.
Yeah.
I don't pay much attention to it because I'm lazy.
It's when I look at that every once in a while, it's a lot like the lottery thing because then I start thinking about like retirement.
You're like, I could put a pool in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even make a
You
dent.
know, I don't want to work anymore.
I'm so overworking.
Yeah.
And then I see like guys at work
All the
because
things that I would do if I wasn't working.
we have guys at work that I mean a lot of our engineers and stuff are retirement age.
Yeah.
So we're starting to lose a lot of the like the old school
Yeah,
TV
yeah.
engineer people.
Yeah.
And you know, they're just like, I'm tired of working. And I'm like, I'm there now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You held on for some more years than I am, and I'm done already.
Yeah,
I'm baked.
Yeah, I don't want to work.
Yeah.
I don't want to work now.
Do you pick up any lottery tickets?
Oh, is it big now?
It's like, well, last I saw it
That's what
was
she said.
$350 something.
That's
for the
worth it
Powerball.
for $1.
Well, I think it's $2. I think both of them are $2 now. Yeah.
I'm not crossing a bridge for fuck's
You know what
sake.
I did see too was like a thing next to the big old. Now they've got like it's almost like a soda machine of kiosk stuff for the lottery tickets.
Oh yeah.
And they've got this big old disclaimer like lottery tickets or scratchers are not stocking stuffers for children.
Oh,
Like please maintain that.
that's pretty funny.
Yeah. Like,
Well, you can give them to your children.
Yeah, you
but
can.
You can't cash them.
yeah.
They can't cash
I'm
them
not
in.
sending little Timmy in to fucking.
Timmy just won $25,000.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you, Timmy. This is my ticket now.
What are you gonna get? I shall raise your scooter. Fucking Timmy.
All right, done.
Yeah.
I mean, the
And,
rest is mine. He doesn't even know.
Daddy's keeping the rest.
Yeah.
We were talking about that we were grocery shopping, and I was telling Venus, I said, you know what would be funny? I said, if
Lots of things.
if we win,
Yeah.
if we won,
Yeah.
how long could we not tell the kids just to keep that
Yeah.
from muddying the waters of
Of greed?
yeah,
Yeah.
whatever
Right.
the money changes, we wouldn't be moving,
You just add you
stuff.
just put like a a high rise in the place where your house is.
Yeah,
you know?
we would just start doing extra stuff, and then we'd be like, well,
hey, we're in Hawaii again.
Is Dad? Can Dad pick me up?
Oops.
Does he have work? Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, I can pick you up. Do you have to work this weekend? Nah, you know what? I told my boss, I said I didn't want to work any more weekends, and he kind of pushed back, and then I told him, no, I don't want to work any more weekends. And he said, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not working any more weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just that,
also known as, I don't have a job anymore.
I don't know how we're going to make this work, but I bought a cabin up in Tahoe. So we're going to have to tighten the belts a little bit.
And it came with a boat.
Yeah, and a Ford Raptor and 4 snowmobiles.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to have to cut back on power.
So we won't be able to eat.
So I rotated all the lights out with LEDs, so we're going to start saving electricity there.
Also, we're putting solar on the house.
Yeah, and y'all are going to have to use sleeping bags because we're adding on to the back, and we're going to have to turn the heater off.
Yeah.
Like another 1,500 to 2,500 square feet in the back.
If you're really warm, you can just sleep on the pool in the air mattress on the pool.
Yeah,
that we're having put in right now.
Yeah, it'll be covered.
Yeah,
it's shortly. We're gonna have to sell the RV though to make ends meet.
with a bigger RV.
Yeah, we're buying a new Optimus Prime.
Yeah. I would love to have one of those really big RVs. You know what I mean? The ones that are like $500,000,
like a Prevost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to have one of those. They're like 45 feet of RV that are only made for 2 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They've got a dining room and a living room.
So here's the thing with
theater.
that. See, God, I would love the luxury of that too.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, having something that is that long.
Yeah.
Which is a common theme.
Uh-huh.
Hello? No.
I heard it.
It is difficult to park.
Yeah.
And
that's why you just have to know where the Walmarts are.
Yeah, and the gas stations, right? I mean, things get.
Well, don't they
if
have
you're
like
not someone that's always
3,500 gallon diesel tanks in them? I mean, you never have to fill it up.
3,500.
Yeah, you just fill it up once. You never have to worry about it.
It's one of those infinite tanks.
Yeah.
It's like the infinite pools, but for gas.
Yeah. The whole back of it is just a big gas truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Air Force. They just kind of fly down and just dump a tank of kerosene.
No, you have on-the-move refueling.
Yeah.
When
you're Oprah rich.
Yeah. That's what Trump does. I'm pretty sure. They just fly into the nozzle and,
You're all good, Mr. President.
He's driving. Yeah.
I don't think he drives.
Oh.
I don't think
you want him to drive.
I don't think you.
Those little hands probably can't grasp the wheel very well.
It's like a T-Rex trying to play with a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. And I think the way that he gets around that is he just takes the stickers off and puts them where they should be.
Yeah, it could be.
I just need to make this side blue so the stickers all come off around.
It's all math in that.
Huh?
You ever sat down and really tried to work on a Rubik's Cube?
I have, and I actually did like a how to solve a Rubik's Cube on the internet and found a website that shows you how.
Yeah.
And I ran out of time doing it, but it was one of these things where it was like, okay, step 1 is do this, step 2 is do this, and then kind of show you how it works. And I got like halfway through, and I was like, dang, this is the farthest I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
Like the most I've ever gotten is maybe a side with like 1 or 2 sides with the same colors. Mm-hmm. But I don't have any idea if I'm doing it right. You know what I mean?
Well, I think it's like a series of moves.
Yeah.
And once you understand that no matter where you're at, the same sequence can get you here to there on all. Once you know the sequence for each facet or face, then it's just about knowing. That's how they do it so fast. It's like this goes here, that's this move.
Yeah.
And then that's this one.
Well, when they can solve it in 4.5 seconds or whatever it is, that's just, I don't get that stuff.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we would literally just like pull the pieces apart.
Oh, yeah. I've done it.
And then re-put it back together. Yeah.
It's like, not for me.
No. I want to start it, and then I want it clean on all sides so then I can make patterns.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I get the pattern so fucked up, then suddenly you're screwed.
Yeah. Anyway. Yes. Anyway. Oh, wait.
Anywho.
RV. Hard to park. And if you're
Yeah.
someone that gets easily flustered
Yeah.
with that kind of,
Yeah.
you know, every simple thing that you want to do is now,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
multiplied.
4 times as hard.
Sure.
And, I think what made that easier when we got this thing was having had a car or, truck and boat and towing that around. It's like, it wasn't quite such a learning curve getting into that.
Well, think about using your camper to tow a boat.
I don't know if I would do that.
People do it.
I know. Yeah, I would tow a truck with a camper.
Yeah.
Like if, Mike's Titan had a real big,
like a Lance kind of
like a
thing.
Lance
Yeah.
camper and a boat. No big deal.
Well, because you're not adding any length there.
But, the RV
Yeah.
with another like 22 feet behind it with a boat, it would pull it, but would I want to deal with the logistics of that? Fuck no.
I feel like you have, if you're going to be traveling that way, you'd have to know where you can pull off and where you can park.
Yes. Yes.
Because you're not going to be parking in a regular spot.
No.
You have to know where you can like pull out. And,
Yeah.
And
even then, I think a lot of those scenarios, you're also working with probably another car where you've got, your RV is the thing hauling the load.
Yeah.
And then when you get to campsite or something, you're just going to de-hitch and you're going to use vehicle B to make the precision garbage.
I'm trying to remember because we had a 30-footer when I was a kid. And trying to remember if we took cars with us or not on trips. If it was just the RV or...
Yeah. Well, too, and now they've got like those trailer caddies where it's like almost like a small, like a hydraulic dolly that you put under like the hitch.
Uh-huh.
And it's almost like a winch in like its form factor and function. Like it comes with like a corded remote and you're just kind of like wheeling it around using a batteried.
Oh, you're talking about on the RV itself?
No, on like a boat. Like if you were to, so you would put like a small,
to wheel the
like a
the
fifth
trailer
wheel,
around?
yeah, like a fifth wheel. Like think like a, like a seat like that, but it's got a 2-inch ball on the top of it.
I don't like what you're doing with your fist there, pal.
Fist the ball. And you just use that little thing with like an electric motor, and you use that to like with a little joystick to move the trailer around.
Probably use your phone nowadays.
You probably, I'm sure, fucking is probably Bluetooth. You probably could.
Probably.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Hey.
Probably everything on your RV nowadays can be phoned.
Probably.
Yeah.
I would imagine. Few and far between.
I know my my older brother has some kind of iPad system in their house because they just moved into it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So they have some technology package in there that's like the iPad controls like music and all kinds of stuff that happens in the house. I don't know. I don't know how it works. It scares me.
Could you keep winning the lottery from your kids?
I should hope so. That would be my goal.
To see how far you could go?
Yeah.
Without
Yeah.
spoiling the lifestyle?
Yeah.
Like the
for sure.
values and whatnot? Like, Melly, we took care of... Don't ask why, but we took care of
School.
school.
Right.
Chandler, we took care of your school. I just need you to trust me that it's... And don't ask any questions.
And why are you home all the time, Dad?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Listen, I fell at work.
So now I have to have a limp.
And I had to sign an NDA. That's just, there you go. There, right?
I had to sign an NDA.
I had to
can't
sign
talk
an
about
NDA.
it.
I literally cannot tell you what.
Yeah.
But there's financial implications and physical implications. I can't do some things, so we may have to hire a nanny and a 24-hour
Well, then I
masseuse.
wouldn't be able to use work for like, I have to travel to Europe for work.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you going to Europe? Because there's...
I'm a contractor. There you go. Now you're a contractor.
There's places
They
in
had to
Europe?
lay me off, and now I'm a subcontractor with an NDA.
Yeah.
Not to talk about the proprietariness of the.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shit.
I
You
mean,
better
that
not
would
listen
be-
to this episode.
Oh no, now we're screwed. Wait, we didn't actually win the lottery, so
No.
sadly.
The password is nipple. No, we got nothing.
I was waiting to see if there was going to be some feedback from that, but
No.
no data's here
No
today.
datas.
So we had a good weekend, all right? At least I did. Did you?
Yeah.
It was a whirlwind weekend, one of those weekends because of the holidays. But,
Yeah.
But Sunday was fun. I enjoyed that.
We had, I did have work Friday, but not Friday. I had work Friday, but I had work Saturday, and that started my PTO. So I went into Sunday was Friends Christmas, Secret Santa. Is there a name for that? Like there is Friendsgiving? Like a friend?
I think it was just kind
friend's
of a
holiday?
holiday get together.
Yeah.
With Secret Santa.
Secret Santa stuff on Sunday.
Secret Santa.
Brunchy, munchy.
Yeah, that was kind of strange that it was a brunch thing.
Why?
I don't know. It was cool.
Well, it was a Sunday because if it was at night on a Sunday, my kids had school. We probably would have lost people who could attend.
Saturday, I think, was out of the equation somehow. Yeah. Is that what happened?
Well, I had to work, so
Oh,
you
you would have been out.
Yeah, I would have been out.
You and your work.
I know, but not this week. Yeah.
Now, I have, speaking of that, I know
Yeah.
we'll get back to Friendsgiving, or thanks,
See?
Christmas, whatever.
Friendsmas?
But I am off starting Friday until the 2nd.
So Thursday is your last work day.
Well, Friday.
Friday is
Friday.
Well, that's a normal work day.
Yeah, but I mean, after Friday, I won't go back to work until the 2nd.
Oh, okay. So all
Yeah.
Christmas week, you have all Christmas
Christmas
off.
week all the way up to New Year's.
Is that 2 weeks?
No, it's like a week and a half.
Okay.
So I'm excited.
Yes. So you'll go back to work like, wait, what?
The 2nd.
The 2nd?
Mm-hmm.
So like a Thursday, Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and then you punch it back out again for the weekend.
For the weekend.
That
Yeah. So
works out.
I'm excited about that. I'll be busy. I'm sure every
Yeah.
day I'll have something to do.
I've tried to pace myself, but it's been a lot of video games.
I figured, seeing how I didn't seen you that much, that you were gaming.
Yeah, I cleaned up a little bit in here, but I had to detox.
Thank God
and-
you did.
and just get just a little bit.
Yeah.
There's stuff I need to get done and stuff I'll do, but it's like, well, Xander's home tomorrow, so we'll probably goof off with him. And plus, it was raining today, so
Yeah.
it was a little bit of. And I filled up my green waste. I'm thinking it was this week, but it's not. So it's like, well, now I can't do anything else with the leaves that are
That's okay.
left.
No, you've already done it.
Yeah, it's done. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, shit.
Unless you commandeer someone else's can. Maybe maybe the lady next door.
Yeah, maybe. But hey, no. Not that.
Well, remember when we did our garage thing, we had so much crap that we had gotten rid of
Yeah.
that it took us 2 weeks to get rid of it all.
Oh, just cycle it out?
Yeah, because we filled up our can, and
Yeah.
then I hit up my neighbor across the street, and he's like, yeah, whatever. And so he already had a bunch of stuff in his can, so we can only put so much in there.
Yeah.
And then the lady next door, I didn't even ask her,
Yeah.
but
Just
she's
squatted.
just by herself.
Yeah.
And I just went over there and put a bunch of crap in there and made sure that it didn't look like I had, I didn't want the
Added
lid
on?
sticking up. And she's like,
Extra
why is my
cabinet.
lid sticking up? So, but we had a whole bunch of extra stuff that I had to get rid of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff that was, there was the fridge. We had that fridge for a
Oh.
while that was sitting on the side of the house.
Yeah.
Because we're white trash, I guess.
It was
I'll
your
just say it.
inside, your old one inside?
No, it was a garage fridge that
Oh,
died.
was it?
Yeah. Someone left the door open on it one too many times.
Oh.
So the compressor burned up.
It's interesting you talk about that because that one right there behind you, the freezer,
Mm-hmm.
when I was cleaning up in here, there used to be soda cans sitting on top of it. Unbeknownst to me, 2 soda cans, probably in the summer heat, had exploded at some point.
Okay.
And the cool air must have frozen the seepage of the soda on the seal up the top of the door and like pulled it off the door.
The seal?
Yeah.
So
and
when you opened the door, the seal came off?
No, it was letting in air, so it was like
propping it open.
Yeah, it was. I'm sure it was inefficient as hell for months now.
Yeah.
And so when I was cleaning off the top, I went, "Oh man, this isn't even like close to being closed all the way. Like, what's going on here?"
Yeah.
And it didn't. You wouldn't look, or you wouldn't be able to tell until I looked at the top down and could see that it was just like it was not on there. It was like a clear. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
We've got stuff hanging down that like people closing the door and
I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
So who knows?
I actually switched the door from the way it opened. It opened from left to right.
Yeah.
And on the fridge we replaced with it, you could I purposely got
Change
one you
doors.
could switch the door over so
Yeah,
that it opened the other direction. That way, when you open and close it, you could actually tell because it was hard to get on the other side. But now you can actually tell when something's in the way.
Yeah.
And then the old fridge, I remember at one point, the freezer got so frozen with ice and shit that it propped open the freezer, the little door that goes on the freezer. Yeah. And then that kept the door from closing.
Yeah.
So then we had to...
You have to defrost it.
Defrost it, yeah.
Yeah.
So why is it not self-defrosting? That's what I want to know. Is it because it's just a fridge with a freezer compartment?
I don't think anything defrosts on its own. It's just whether or not it's...
Well, I mean, like our fridge in our house never gets built up like that.
Well, that's probably because it's good. With no leaks.
Well, I mean, like we have a freezer in the garage and a fridge in the garage. And the freezer's like a top open.
Okay.
And that one will get crusty inside with ice.
It's not sealing right.
Huh.
If it seals correctly, you're not going to get extra condensation inside that will cause.
I just figured it was because they were cheap and they didn't have a.
If it seals correctly, the extra humidity is not going to build up anywhere. All that defrost stuff happens in poor seals where you've got air coming in and then it starts to build up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Double whammy.
So for some reason, all of the shit that we've ever put in the garage that's meant to keep things cold or frozen all has sucked.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Usually if it's cheap and, mine do the same thing.
All right.
Overcool.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. We actually had in the new fridge, it was set too cold.
Yeah.
So there was a can in the fridge that exploded and blew the door open. Literally.
Pilot to bombardier.
Yeah. It literally blew the door and it was propped open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danger?
Yeah, absolutely.
Stay out of shrapnel range?
Well, what was scary was that it swung towards the car.
Whose car?
Mine.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, hell no. I was like looking at it like,
no,
what the fuck?
Yeah, I pull mine in further than the door. Although that wouldn't have stopped it getting sprayed with soda.
No. Well, I don't have any choice.
It's one of those things where it's like, did I ever hear that? How bizarre. Like, probably did and went, what was that? And then came in here and went,
I remember one time.
I don't see anything. Fuck it.
One of the garage door springs broke and we were in the house and you just hear gong. And it was like, what the fuck was that? Open up the door and look around and go, I don't know. I don't see anything. And then
it's
later,
like two guys and a big gong and they're like, hello.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to the show, Jim.
Yeah. So then you close the door and go, I don't know what the fuck that was. And then later on you try to open the door and it won't open. And you're like, oh, the fucking spring broke. Yeah.
Two Asian guys are like, gong. It is broken.
Dude.
Call someone.
It was loud. Like you hear it throughout the house. I mean, it was that loud.
They're wound tight.
I know. It's
like,
scary. And like as they wind up, they get all twisted and shit. Anyway.
No.
So yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you have any of, I think it was Jen that brought it. It was the French toast.
With the eggnog?
Was it eggnog? I don't know. We got a little square. I didn't have any there.
Oh.
We got it in like the takeaway box. It was
in
like
a doggy bag?
Yeah, or Dougie Square, whatever the fuck it was. It wasn't my bag of fucks, even though there's room in it.
Oh, yeah.
With like a coffee cake topping, I thought it
Oh,
was.
yeah. In the...
I didn't have any of that there, but I'm like, oh, maybe I'll get some of that. And someone had packed... I don't know who divvied up the leftovers, but we ended up with some of it.
Yeah.
It
was good.
Like Monday, someone... I don't remember what I had left, but someone had pilfered the fixins of everything else. And I went, well, what else is in all of these things? And like we had one round with like 2 huge bricks of that. And I went, well, yeah, I'll have that. I put that in the microwave for like 30 seconds. Fuck me. That was Jen. Hashtag, I don't know if you're listening, Jen, but that was awesome.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Oh, God. Yeah. I ate 1 square, finished it, and I went, no, I'm eating the other one. It was awesome.
Because time off.
Yeah.
And marathon's over.
Yeah. Everything starts back up Monday.
Already?
Yeah, because I signed up for a race in March 14th, 15th, the half marathon.
You have to train for that?
I'm going to.
It's only 13 miles. That's like less than one of your training
Yeah, but
miles.
I'm going to shoot for a low time. Now, now my...
Oh, yeah.
Now the barriers
it's
are
on.
off. Now it's like, well, I have...
Game on.
Yeah. Now there's no reason. Now the safety precautions and the, the rail gutter protectors to prevent gutter balls. Now, I just circled the time and I went, I know this will be... And that's what it is. I circled the time that I said, this is going to be hard. This will require me to push it.
Yeah.
And... I have to train.
You got to push it real good.
Shut up. Just push it. Push it real good. Yeah.
Okay.
So, that starts back up real fast. So my gluttony time, which I think Will was on too, it's like just pound it, kind of whatever food. That ends. Next
It all
Tuesday.
ends. Then you're back to...
26th, 25th?
You're back to protein shakes.
Pretty close. I think I'll, pay a lot more attention to a little bit more protein and hard workworkouts. So, Yes.
What she
but
said.
Sunday, tons of laughs, tons of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Really good gifts. Okay, I got the Batarang.
Yeah. Did you like that?
I love that.
Yeah.
Was that all Shan or was that inspiration?
There was some help there.
Was there?
Yeah, because she was struggling a bit.
That was so awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you, because as a prop guy and like as a cosplay guy,
I
and
know.
like there's a running joke with Batman and food and the ninja, the Batman, smoke bombs. Like, it was like...
I had some help.
Shan, he nailed it. It was awesome.
Shan needed
That's
some
right
help,
up,
and I had some help, too.
right up Main Street.
Yeah. And if you were smart enough, which I'm sure you are, you could probably figure out who that was.
I don't know. I give no secrets. Yes, it was... that was good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to look at it. I'll have to look at it after the show. I want to see it outside the package.
Yeah. I gave Angie hers last night, and most people didn't see it. I'll show you.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't there, right?
It was so I can tell you what it was.
Yeah.
It was I put together a collage of our TT trip.
Oh, okay.
Multiple places in multiple cities along the way. We did a lot of the selfie shots.
Okay.
So when I was putting it together, because between all 4 of us, we took some really pretty shots.
Yeah.
The one that I gave Venus for anniversary is one of the prettier ones. It would have been easy for me to take one of her shots or one of my shots or Venus's, or I don't think Mike too many. The furnace.
Oh, that was a jet engine.
And make a real nice piece of wall art. But I wanted something that would be like a talking thing, which I hope that she wouldn't mind at the time. So I took all of the ones where we were all 4 of us taking a selfie in various locations. I think there were 4 of them, 4 or 5 of them, and I put them all in one row. She had a really nice picture against a Elton John mural that had wings, like red angel wings, so dragon, whatnot. So I put that one in the middle, a funny one on the right-hand side, and a funny one of Mike and I on the left side.
I hope that was the one where you guys were riding the
No.
Oh, okay.
It was we're in a field and Mike is grabbing my ass.
Okay, I think I
It's-
saw that
yeah.
too. Yeah. Okay.
So it's like a funny piece. Like there's each one of the things when I gave it to her, it's like each one of these things we could tell a story. Or if
Yeah.
someone comes to your house, I mean it's not pretty-ish, but there's a funny ha-ha in each one of those stories that could spawn, hours of the trip.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's
Yeah.
that's something too.
Yeah.
Anyway, and laughs. There's laughs in it
Yeah.
because the ass grabbing. I can't remember what's in the other one, upper left hand side. Anyway, so
Cool.
and I put that on the aluminum
Well,
thing
she
like
needs
I did.
to take some photographs of it, and
I didn't even think. I mean, I
Post
have
it.
the original.
yeah,
I'll have her put that in
yeah,
in the Hangout.
yeah.
Yeah. So really, I really like that the printing on the aluminum.
Yeah,
It's real light.
it's really cool.
I get the impression that it's going to last
It's
a little bit
durable.
longer than a print on a paper.
Right.
And
And it has a cool look to it.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like super detail, like down to the.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but
Like
are you talking about the printing process?
yeah,
Okay.
it's not quite.
It's not high
It doesn't.
res.
It doesn't quite have the fidelity of like maybe a.
Are they?
Printed
What are the?
portrait.
What's the printing process they use? Is it?
Yeah, I'm not 100%.
Oh, okay.
Like how they get it from the
I would
image
imagine it's
to
a
the sheet of aluminum.
dye sublimation or something.
I'm not sure. I didn't look it up, and I'm not going to say it so that way you can fact check me. #HighWill.
I'm already researching it as we speak on my phone.
So that's what I got her. We all laughed. There was so many
Yeah.
laughs and funny ha-has. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
got her a poetry book.
Yeah.
Right.
The Little Hands poetry book.
Yeah, Little Hands poetry book.
Mm-hmm.
You got the turkey hat
I got a turkey hat and some bear gloves.
and the bear gloves.
Yeah.
Were they oven mitts?
They're oven mitts.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like wearing them out, wearing them around the house because they were warm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And Venus got a bunch of fuzzy, cozy, same kind of stuff that I think you got Donna. Like, she got like a robe and the 2 coffee cups from
yeah.
Jen, and the slippers. She didn't get a throw. You gave Donna the throw, right?
She got a kitty throw.
Right.
Yeah.
So Venus had her bag of fucking super awesome loot from Jen. She set it on the table, and I think it wasn't until the next evening.
She left
Piper.
it?
Well,
Oh.
it was just sitting on the table.
Oh,
'cause
here
we
at
hadn't-
home.
Yeah, we hadn't sorted everything out yet.
I gotcha.
So Piper goes looking through the bag, and she's like, "Oh, what are these?" And Piper is wearing. She just flat out bogarted all of Venus's shit, and she's wearing the slippers around.
Yeah.
And she's like, "These are nice. I like
Melanie
these."
does that to
These are mine.
Melanie does that to Shanna. Shanna will get a new pair of shoes, and they wear the same size.
Yeah.
So then she'll steal Shanna's shoes.
Do they bogart your hoodies and shirts and shit?
Not really. Not my stuff necessarily.
But
No. They know not to touch my stuff.
my stuff
Get stolen.
is frequently
Free game.
bogarted. Bogarted.
You're like, where's my blah blah blah?
There's a little bit of like dad comfort in that.
Yeah.
Because I know that Piper, well, both of them will wear it.
Yeah.
It's weird that Xander hasn't started yet, but I think that's probably because it would look like where he was wearing a garbage bag.
Shanna's done that a couple times, like a sweatshirt
They
or
like my
shirt
smell.
or something like that.
They like daddy's,
Aroma.
I guess so. I'm not quite sure what it is. There's like a comfort thing in there.
Yeah. No, Melanie doesn't do that with me, but Shan will do it every once in
Yeah.
a while.
Like even my shirts. Like I have that mental wellness shirt.
Uh-huh.
It's like somebody wants you to be okay. And Venus wears that more than I do. I don't even know if it makes it into my closet
It's
anymore.
a combo of your stuffs.
My essence?
Yeah. No, of your thing. It's like
Oh, yeah.
it's a dual purpose.
Yeah.
Dual person usage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like my socks? No. There's just our sock drawer.
And probably this. I'm imagining the same with your underwear.
No.
Oh, really?
Oh my God, I would. Oh, her underwear or my underwear?
I don't know.
It would not fit on me. Jesus Christ. There'd be like that guy that has to have his balls cut off because his underwear's too tight. It would not work out.
I'm not judging, bro.
I
mean, you do you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think we did that. Well, no, I can't tell you that. Someone made a joke. Like, I bet you couldn't wear. She could wear yours, but you couldn't wear hers. Then someone.
The cat's out of the bag.
Yeah,
now.
I think I tried to put her underwear on one time.
No. Didn't work.
It was not. It was just one nut out kind of thing because nothing would fit inside.
And a wedgie.
Yeah, it was not pleasant and it didn't feel good.
Yeah.
But I tried it.
Yeah. Well, can't say as I've done. Shanna, I might come home and try on your underwear.
I want to try your underwear on.
Yeah, I'm digging through your drawer now.
Right now. I mean, it's one thing to share socks, but I need them panties.
Actually, I've got giant feet because I wear a size 12, and she's got little Trump feet. So, like, she couldn't wear my socks, and I mean, her socks wouldn't even fit me. I was folding laundry, and I'm going through all the socks. There was a sock that, I'm not joking, was probably 3.5 inches long. And it's just like a little tiny thing.
Little data.
And I'm like, whose sock is this? And she's like, oh, it's mine. And I'm like,
bullshit.
where does it go?
It's like one of those Harry Potter fit everything bags.
I
you
like
can stuff
totally,
a size 13 in there.
I think it was just like a footy sock, like a extra super low pro sock that just goes on like around your toes.
Your pre-ankle.
I don't even know. I don't know how it fits anything on her.
Huh?
Maybe her thumb. I don't know. Maybe it's a thumb sock for all I know. Maybe she gets blisters from her thumb shoes.
Maybe that's the difference. Like because my size isn't too far off.
Yeah.
Or it's just baggy enough on the ladies that it's okay.
Yeah. I don't know either.
Yeah.
I mean, I know, actually. I do know. But then I'd have to kill you.
Okay.
But, holiday shopping, are you done shopping?
So here's the thing.
Oh, no.
So
you won the lottery.
I think this is the difference between, right? Well, I can't tell. Shit, it's over. So ordering stuff. So years past, I would have a list of stuff, or I would go out. I would go out and buy it.
Yeah.
And then come back, and then wrap it and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I always understood what I was getting and working stuff that I'm working from. I think.
Now you're talking about leaving the house.
Leaving the house, going shopping. So probably we're dealing with like pre-convenience of most of what Amazon has to offer,
right? As
far as not only getting it there on time, but also their catalog of inventory. Mm-hmm. So this is pre-Amazon being the one ring to rule them all kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that I would then shop and see it and know what I've gotten.
I know where you're headed.
Amazon affords me the opportunity to be like, okay, I know what I'm working from. Things are on my list. Buy it. Buy this. Buy this. Buy this.
Do I have it all?
Things come and ship, and I leave them in the box.
And you don't know what's in them.
And I don't remember what's in them. So then what I start to see is I'm looking at boxes and I'm like, okay, I know what's in here, and I can go over my order history, but then
matching
I get this
to the boxes.
Yeah, I get this thing where I get to the closer to the holidays, and I feel like I didn't give enough. Mm-hmm. And then
giving us fucks.
Yeah, well, no fucks.
Okay.
But then I get I feel guilty that I didn't give enough stuff,
or you didn't put enough effort into it.
No, it's just that I think it stems from not having a lot as a kid myself. It's like, we're well enough that I could give more. I could give more.
Yeah.
And so what ends up happening is I'll continually to nickel and dime almost all the way up to where I know if it won't get here in time, then I have to stop. Mm-hmm. But then it's like, I don't think I did enough. I didn't.
You're admitting that on the podcast.
I am.
This, right?
And so it's like, And in reality,
Yeah.
it is enough, and I probably spent too much.
Yeah.
Never enough to where it's a financial problem, but my kids are spoiled. My wife is spoiled. My family is,
Well, I mean, that just goes with the territory to a certain extent.
I start to feel guilty that I didn't give to charities enough, and so it gets, So is my shopping done? Short answer, no, because I think there's still time for me to give to plenty of other places.
Yeah.
That was a lot of the garage cleaning too. It was like it puts you in that like I have too much stuff. I'm way overprivileged here. There's someone that doesn't have this many these or doesn't have one of these at all, and I've got too many.
Yeah.
Or I don't use it.
Yeah.
Like who can? Because this is stupid.
Right.
I'm way too overprivileged with a lot of the stuff here. So anyway.
Well, Shanna's mom for years has done this thing for kids who don't get much, if anything, for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I think this year there was 19 families on the docket. I want to say they're in the Wheatland area. I want to say.
Yeah.
And so they have people that will buy things and donate stuff.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times it's like there's two girls that are like sisters, right? So like two different people have bought them things, right? And maybe they wanted some new pajamas, and one girl got the killer stuff from Disney Store, but the other girl got something that wasn't as desirable from maybe like Walmart or something. Well, that's not acceptable to Shan's mom. So she's now trying to even the scales.
Balance the scales, yeah.
For them. And so Shan has spent a couple nights now at her parents' house, like helping her mom organize and wrapping stuff, and wrapping a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
For a lot of these families. And it's like, it's kind of cool,
Yeah, yeah.
But then on the negative side of that, Shan also has her own stuff to do.
Right.
So there's 2 nights of her own stuff that she has going on that she doesn't have now,
Yeah, yeah.
So she struggles with that a little bit,
I know at the when we were last week, we were talking about Xander's, the band performance that they had.
Yeah.
The Miss Mellon, the band teacher, they had a tree, and she announced it, that had kids without enough,
right.
Underprivileged. And they had, God, it just, it gives me the feels. Because these kids had enough awareness to be reached out to say, is there something that you want for Christmas that you're not going to get? And they had to put this on a piece of paper for some, so that someone can do the right thing and help someone who's not going to get something.
Yeah.
And by the time I got to the tree, so it's good in that regard that all the envelopes were gone,
except the one that was like dirt bike.
Yeah, I need a CR 125 enduro.
You're like, fuck.
God, you don't.
I mean, I want to help, but Jesus, kid.
Yeah, come on now. Come on.
Yeah, I need a Honda Civic.
So they were all taken. Yeah. So it was like, well, that's good, right? Because that there are other people that are doing right by, however they can. Yeah. But it was just like every time. I mean, that tree is there for every winter performance, and it's just like, God. Yeah. I have too much. Yeah. I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky.
We did a little bit. I mean, we did buy some stuff and put it into the mixing of, like a couple boxes of Legos or some clothes and stuff like that. But we don't do enough either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
The let's see, speaking of bands, so Piper had she had a dance performance on Friday. We went and saw it on Friday. That was really good. Yeah. And then she had her winter band performance, which is all the bands she's in for the rest of the year. She had that on Tuesday.
So she's doing dance and band?
Yes. Yes.
Busy,
and
busy.
then yes, and then her next second half of the year is all academia stuff. She's got no.
Oh, so it's heavy on the
books the second half of the year.
And
first half she had dance, band, and PE, like the exercise shenanigans, physicalities. Next semester is all books. I'm like, be ready.
Yeah, it's coming.
Because you had
an easy one.
Yeah, this was throttle back. you wait.
Yeah.
So it was Tuesdays. They had the Wood Creek Choir, but absolutely amazing. I love listening to choir too, like chamber choir.
Yeah.
And then they're like concert band-ish. I'm sure I don't know if it's called. It's their marching band, but they're all sitting. Christmas type of stuff. Sarah and Mike, her boyfriend Mike, made it. Angie and Mike obviously made it.
Oh, cool.
So it was nice to share that with them.
Yeah.
You know, it's good music. I was telling them, it's to hear like Silent Night and some of like the iconic instrumental Christmas songs live in that type of setting resets your expectation for like Christmas songs. Christmas songs feel different when there's like it's being played live.
There's a human element.
Yeah, it's
behind it.
Yeah. To hear like Christmas music that like plays on your heartstrings, like where it gives you like the heart feels kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like in a magnitude higher when you're listening to it and you can feel it from like instruments. It's absolutely just mind-boggling. I absolutely love it.
Awesome. That's awesome.
She did it amazing. You know, the whole band is really good.
They're pro, man.
They're really good.
Yeah.
I'm always impressed. I'm always impressed. The choir, God, the ladies in like a choir, just a number of their pieces were just, you know, like I've said a number of times, I'll just shut my eyes and it just to hear song without, you know, production.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, if you can appreciate music without production at that level, I think there's something very special about that, regardless of if it's kids or, you know, adult concert band kind of thing.
Well, that reminds me of Ted. I mean, he was in, I think, what do they call it? Madrigals? Madrigals? Basically like the same kind of thing. He was in the choir or whatever. I think they call it madrigals.
Okay.
But also, hashtag hi Ted.
Hashtag hi Ted.
He did, later on, post high school, he was in a cappella group.
Oh, yeah.
Called
Boys Night Out.
Yeah, Boys Night Out. That's it.
Yeah, beat you, bitch.
That was interesting because that was way back in the 90s.
Yes.
And they kind of killed it. They were kind of impressive, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting stuff. That no music, like singing production stuff is pretty cool.
Yeah, it always blows me away.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of sad that I guess we'll just have to go and see her little friends who do. I can't remember the name of the band stuff that happens as an elective on the second half of the year. That she's not in it, but I think some of her girlfriends are. You know, we'll just have to live vicariously through some of their shows.
Yeah.
Just go get my fix.
Yeah.
Xander's still in it, so Xander will have I think one more show with Silverado.
One more band show?
Yeah, one more band show for the year.
Will that be like the spring show or something?
Yeah, I think so.
You would imagine, too, that by then they would be quite a bit better.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
With
a few months under their belt.
Yeah. I mean, I asked him because, you know, he's out now. I said, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Like, so are you learning new pieces? He's like, yeah, we're working on a new song. So they're already,
moving on.
Next set.
That's funny because band is a lot like dance. I mean, we did all that with Melanie in dance, right?
Yeah.
Where they spend like this part of the year doing Christmas show stuff.
Yeah.
And then they have their dance competition seasons right after the first of the year through June or something like that. So then they're learning other dances specifically to take to competition.
Oh, I gotcha.
And then also they have dances that they will learn, or either they'll learn them specifically for the end of the year, whatever you call it. Whatever you call it.
Promenade. Is it a prison?
No. and or they will do the dances that they took to competition so that everybody gets to see them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, some very similar kind of thing with dance and the band stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that, she comes home tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be here for a couple weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think through just around.
Is her room still the
Martin
same?
Luther King
or is
Day.
it like less?
We turned it into a prison.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're like,
No, it's her room.
still same?
Yeah, we haven't done anything to it other than add listening devices and cameras.
Oh, well,
That would be awful.
just make sure your 2 factors on so she can't hack it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ring cameras for sure.
Yeah.
So.
Everyone's on it.
What are you doing?
Are you touching yourself inappropriately? Stop that.
Going to bed.
Yeah. Do your homework. Knock it off. You're going to go blind.
Yeah. Exactly. You're going to grow hair on your palms.
Yeah. Come on, son. That's what Call of Duty's for. Stop playing with that joystick. Go play with the other one.
Yeah. Oh, so. But yeah, so I'm excited for her to come home. It'll be good. And I've got a bunch of time off.
You guys have the fake tree. That's right. You going to do any trips up to the... Oh, it's supposed to rain, I think. On the weekend. I think we get a small break, and then through Christmas, it's supposed to rain. I'm still trying to find some time to make a sprint up to the hill and then, like, do a donut in some random parking lot with snow and then come back.
Now, are you talking about taking the RS?
Yeah.
Is that a no?
No, yeah.
Oh, for real? You want to take the RS and do some donuts?
Yeah. In the snow.
Just put the summer tires on it.
The summer tires are already on it. Oh, no. Fuck no.
What did you call that? That's you called that doing. You get donuts for half off or something.
Yeah, it's like half off donuts.
Half off donuts.
Yeah,
I'm
off the treadwear.
Because you know what would happen to me? I'd do a donut and wreck it into a ditch or some shit like that.
Well, that's where you go up to like a lot of the shopping centers. Like once you get above or Tahoe City and Truckee, they don't have the curbs specifically for that because when they try and like plow the parking lot, no one wants to hit the dividers, the concrete bumpers.
The parking blocks and stuff.
You just go find the Safeway or the Rayleigh's up there, and you just.
I think it was last week. It was raining, and I decided to go 174 out of Grass Valley to Colfax and then down the hill.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't like to take a 49.
Yeah.
So I go down, and you go across the Bear River Bridge, and then you start going on the uphill, which is curvy.
Yeah.
And at one point, it was raining.
Oh.
So at one point, I take this curve, and I just gave it too much gas, and I just felt the back end sort of like, oh, shit. And I just let the gas off and let the back end catch, and I was like, because there's no fucking guardrail.
No.
For those of you not in the know, it is a drop-off on one side. And it is a narrow 2-lane road there are no guardrails anymore.
You're crawling the canyon on that one.
Yeah. So I'm hanging the right, and it's a drop off on the right, and I hit the gas, and I went, oh shit,
Little pucker.
Oh yeah, a little pucker there. Then I was like, I'm okay.
Everything's
fine. Yeah, that was a little sketchy. Yeah, I would have never done that. Would have never happened in the Civic.
Rain's only like 40% off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was another time right in Grass Valley when you turn Idaho, Maryland, come down, and it dead ends at Brunswick. and I was turning right to go up Brunswick. It was also raining.
Yeah,
it was wet. It's only a right turn, so I'm turning right, and I give it some gas in the back. Right there too.
Yeah.
Really slick right there for some reason. Probably everybody lights it up right there. I would think.
Yeah.
So
some of these turns are like the easy. They're like counterintuitively banked, I think.
Oh yeah.
To get you the.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it.
Yeah. Oh, I've lit it on dry pavement a couple times, turning right from Pleasant Grove onto Roseville Parkway, right there in front of Safeway.
Yeah.
Get a little hop. Chandler's like, "Did you feel that?" I'm like, "No." No, I didn't.
When I'm perpendicular, I'll feel it.
Yeah. And then I'm like, well, don't do that anymore.
Wow.
The turbo kicks in and that back
Can
end
you
must
toggle off your traction control?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then I used...
Normally, I do that.
Oh, you do? Well, it was on.
3 button presses.
But it has, the Cadillac has the tour mode, sport mode, and an ice snow mode.
Oh, okay.
One day, I think it was last week, it was very wet and frosty. It was a clear morning.
Mm-hmm.
Stop at the Dorsey exit off of 49 going to work.
Okay.
First thing in the morning, it's really cold. It was like 33 or something.
Yeah.
And the bridge there, the new bridge, loves the ice over. And you can see there's like salt down. They put salt down.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, this is sketchy.
This is...
In this car.
Yeah.
So I put it in ice. And then I step on the gas and it's like, it's like, like just barely moving. Like it dumbs the throttle down hard.
Oh, wow.
So you can't like get
Lift
the back end to like, break loose. And I'm like, that's how that works. Because I would have never known otherwise.
They just take my throttle
But I'm
away.
just like pushing the gas, like, come on, man. And it's like,
No.
yeah.
No.
It's old man mode.
Now you want a safety vest?
Yeah. So then I just did it across the bridge and then I turned it off. Because who cares after
Well,
that?
now you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known what an ice... I figured it would, like, make the slip easier.
I don't know if it has an adjustable diff or not.
Yeah.
But minimally, it definitely dumbs the throttle down. It might tighten up the steering a little bit. Yeah. But it felt weird. Like I was pressing on the gas and let's go. Normally it's like, yeah, let's go. This time it was like...
Super
Yeah.
laggy.
Huh.
Magic.
Trying to keep you from fucking yourself, I guess.
Okay. Well, it's not always about it. I'm just saying.
Well, when you're in your car.
Oh.
I mean,
Also, not always. I mean,
if you're home alone,
oh,
it doesn't do anything to that.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, if you're home alone, then you're all good. But if you're in your car driving, they're trying to...
It's helping you out.
Yeah, for sure.
The one hand.
The one-handed...
Help
Help out.
old-fashioned.
The one-handed help out.
We're at time.
Really?
Really.
All right.
Really.
All right. Well,
If you can,
Christmas?
I was going to say, if you can count, you'll know that next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday's Christmas. So we are going to record early, but it'll probably... I think we'll set it up to publish for Thursday like normal.
Yeah. So we should have a couple guests.
Yeah.
Booze.
Yeah.
Because, I told Mike, bring the sauce.
Naked girls?
Well, I might get naked.
Oh, well, that's one girl.
Yeah. Hashtag, are you coming, Will?
Oh, that's right.
We'll see.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
did talk about
Anyway,
coming.
so we'll record an early show with fun shenanigans.
I think Data said he was going to be here. So, the more the merrier.
More the merrier.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool.
So,
Have a good holiday.
Merry Christmas.
We'll say that again on the next show, but
Obviously.
yeah.
And if you have time left, find someone to give something to that,
Yeah.
do the needful.
Even if it's a can out of your cupboard.
Just throw an extra canned good in
least.
some store's charity bin.
Yeah,
'cause
absolutely.
It'll make you feel good. I promise.
Yeah,
Anyway.
absolutely.
Oh,
All right.
Alrighty. We'll catch you next week.
Have a good week, everybody.
Bye.